Mr. Kari, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? To give up gaming for my wife. I don't have a wife, man. She passed away, sir. So now I just stream and stuff. What's up, bro? Mm. You streaming anytime soon, Kari? Because you know we're gonna be playing tonight. You know we're gonna be playing tonight, bro. It's gonna be dope. Silence gonna be on. Oh, I got you. Probably not because this is pretty much my income and my job. So yeah, I probably wouldn't. So you gotta find the lady that's gonna support your passions, your dreams, right? I think if I was just doing it normally, I don't know, man, because I think it's good for just my mental health anyway. So probably not. I wouldn't give it up. I would I would find the right time to be able to spend that quality time with them, but it's just like going to work. You know what I'm saying? So what about you, man? Would you give up gaming for your wife? What you thinking, bro? Let's do some spruce counters. I think we're gonna continue up this build. We may be able to have it finished today, hopefully. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. You're a good man, Kari. You're a good man. See, you got to find the lady that's gonna support that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should support. Because then, what are you gonna do? You just gonna sit around all day doing push-ups and stuff? You know, like you got to have something. You got to have something that you can do, like an outlet, right? Because what ends up happening, like a lot of the times, like women will get upset that you're gaming, but what would they rather have you doing? You know, because obviously you can't spend 24/7 with them. So are you going to go out to the clubs and go partying, drinking, hanging out with friends, or you could be at the house, you know? I guess it all depends. But you need moderation too. You can't just be spending the entire day gaming nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Well, then you need to make sure you find a woman that's not super clingy, bro. That's going to be the game plan. Like you got to find one that's not like that. That understand that each person has their own like personal space, right? Because I mean, as much as you want to be around somebody 24/7, that's a very difficult thing. Like me and my lady, we were around dude 24/7. At first, she hated that I would be streaming or I would work from home a lot of the times because I was still working. I'm not gonna say the name of the place, but I was still working and I did a lot of their social media and a lot of stuff from home. And yeah, man, it was she didn't like it, right? She didn't like it at all. And then eventually she loved it because she's like, wait, instead of him being gone for 40 hours a week, he's around the house. So I can go and get stuff done. I can hang with her. I could take breaks. And do I get bored of it? I think by myself I do. I definitely get bored of it by myself. Fridge. What about you? Do you ever get bored of gaming, bro? I think we all do at some point, right? Like there's definitely that point where you get bored of it. 100%. No doubt about it. I think we all do get bored. Like even right now, we're just kind of waiting for new games and stuff to come out. So yeah, I'm a little bit bored right now, but I think it'll get better. Hopefully. I mean, it should, right? What do you think about that, Kari? Oh, you talking about being around your woman? Man, I don't think I ever really did. I never really got bored of being around her because I enjoyed being around her so much. So I never got bored of it. She was pretty much like my best friend. You know, we hung out all day and stuff. Yeah. So I never did, man. I enjoyed those moments that we had. There was days where, you know, all my buddies will get ready to be on, or they'll all be online and playing and stuff. And I would definitely miss that, you know, because I'm like, man, I really want to hang out like with my buddies and everything. But I really enjoyed her presence and like just who she was, you know. So what do you think about this, man, by the way, for the kitchen, right? It's nothing crazy. We're not going super crazy with it. I think that's a good looking kitchen, right? And how does this sound? Like, how does it sound right now? We need some lights, bro. We need that lamp for sure. Maybe we do like a neutral lamp because it's a little bit. I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks. I think it's a little bit too modern for this area, right? Minecraft 1 to 10. 10 for me. 10 for me, bro. 100%. 100%. Oh, hold on. We got carpet right here. What am I doing? Kari, you ain't tell me to put gloves on underneath this, bro. Come on now. What other game? Gang Beasts? You talking about Gang Beasts? I rate Gang Beasts very high. I'm going to say 10 on that one too. I love Gang Beasts, bro. Gang Beasts is one of my favorite, like, party games. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always such a good party game. Car, what are we going to do for lights, man? This isn't looking good. Like, I don't think we really have too good lighting in here. See, the ceiling lights require power. What other adventure game are we talking about? Which one were we playing? Do you remember the name of it off the top of your head? Because I don't know which one you're talking about. You talking about, was it Valheim? You have a village. What game is that? I think I know partially what you're talking about. Oh, Stardew. Yeah. It's not a difficult game, dude. I actually like Stardew. Stardew's really entertaining. It's very fun. It's very fun though. And you can add a lot of mods to it. And that's what I really enjoy is the modded. As you know, with anything, bro, I usually play modded stuff. Like I play modded Minecraft. I play modded everything. That's good, man. I think that's good enough right there. What are we supposed to put in these shelves? Like potions, maybe? What's going to look good? Maybe like potions? Yeah. Oh, you can just kind of put anything. We'll just do potions. That looks good enough. Stardew Valley or Minecraft, I think both of them play very differently. I like both for its own reasons. I think you have more creativity in Minecraft because, look, we could build all this in Craft, right? In Stardew Valley, you're pretty much playing inside of a valley. It's a little bit more RPG-ish than this is. Like, this isn't very RPG. There's some mods that can make it RPG, but it's not super RPG. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a big difference between the two in the play styles. And do you think we should do a separate chandelier, by the way, Car? Like, check this out. Like, here. You think we should do another one that's a little bit lower? Or I meant higher. Like, offset it like this. Give it some extra light. Or you think that looks tacky? That doesn't look bad. Yeah, you can have kids on Stardew Valley, bro. You actually get married to your spouse, and then you have kids. You can raise them until they get old. I don't know how old they get. I think they actually can become teenagers and be like farmhands, dude. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, I think that's good right there. I like that. And for the upstairs, I don't think we're going to go heavy into doing a lot up here, because this is really the most important part is just going to be downstairs where we're doing our podcast. Like, that's kind of the idea behind it. But I also don't want to leave it super unfinished. And dude, I saw that Jesus game. I did see the Jesus game, and I think it's kind of dope. I like it. I just don't know if I'd play it because I think it's kind of basic, but I like the premise. I like the idea of it. And I would love to see more like that. Chantel, what's up? How you doing? There she is. I was hoping that you'd come in for the midday stream because it's a little bit different of a stream for us. And now we're just building Noah's home. We're finishing it up. I'll show it to you in just 1 second. Let me try to I need to get some lighting in here so I can actually see what's going on. This has been so dark, and I don't know why it's as dark as it is. It's kind of driving me crazy. But maybe this will be like a closet or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. And then we'll just take these. Those are stairs. Let me grab spruce planks. Let's just do this. I know it's kind of dark. I'm sorry. We'll get some light in here in just like 2 seconds. We're going to put a lamp down, and that should help a little bit. Maybe like a gray lamp. Chantel, how you doing? Let's go. I'm glad, because I wasn't too sure if anybody was going to show up for like the daytime streams, but I remember you were saying it'd be a little bit easier for you. So here we are. Let's go. Do you think we should do candles in here? Or no, that's a fire hazard. We don't want to do candles. We can do this carpet though. Okay, that's not an actual light. Good. Let's just do like a little carpet. And that'll give us a lot of light. I'm pumped. It's not going to be crazy. It's not anything crazy up here. It's just a nice little bed. Maybe some bookshelves, right? Little bookshelves. And yeah. Yo, what's up, man? JT, it is early, bro. My man said I haven't had my early morning or my afternoon coffee. That's why I'm drinking my energy drink right now, as you know, right? Yeah, I'm kind of glad that you were able to show up just because I'm like, man, maybe we'll go with the early streams. I think that's the secret sauce, too. I can kind of stream it. I was going to turn this into a video, but then it's like, I don't know. I really wanted to do a video, but the editing and stuff, man, would take so long. And JT, what is up, man? I'm always so pumped to see you in here, bro. Always so pumped to see you in here. I had to do a little surprise stream. I'm so happy to see you guys. I figured it would be a little bit different than my usual. What does that look like? Like, I was thinking it'd kind of look like trim, right? And not the trim you thinking it is. Like that. Maybe that's kind of dope, right? That's nothing crazy. Coffee IV drip. Could you imagine what that would be like? That would be savage. That would be absolutely mind-blowing. Probably not good for you. Why is this here, by the way? What did I put here? Did I just throw that down there to do it? Oh! Dude, I messed that up last night. It should have been like that. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, you know what? Coast Guard out in the ocean. Bro. Yeah, and you know what's wild is her time is so different too that it actually has a 30-minute difference. Like the only time zone that has a 30-minute difference, bro. Crazy. Thank you for your service. Dude, every time you come in, bro, you remind me so much of all the military humor, and I love it. It's all the military humor I haven't had in years, bro. Absolutely love it. Yeah, what are you thinking about this? I think this is good enough. This doesn't have to be anything crazy. Maybe we'll just throw some chest down. Like I said, nobody is going to be up here. Like, nobody cares about this spot up here at all. This is just a filler, essentially. Boop, just like that. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. We'll do the same thing. Let's just go ahead and trim around this. And this will be perfect, I think. Brighten it up. Done. Doesn't have to be crazy. Yeah. Isn't that wild that there's a third? I didn't even know there was a time zone that had a 30-minute difference on it. Like, that's mind-blowing in itself. Absolutely mind-blowing. All right. So we have the podcast area. This is going to be the little spot. And do you guys remember this? You guys remember this? This is old school for y'all. Do you remember back in the day, you used to go into homes and they would have that, it was almost like a recessed floor, like a pit where everybody would hang out. Y'all remember that? Or am I just old, bro? Yeah. Gave it that old school, yeah, all the rustic vibes, man, is what we were going for. Is that old school, like, maybe like a 70s kind of vibe, but not super crazy. Because the inside is just that rustic homey, and then outside we gave it a little bit more of that modern. We have a lot of work to do out here before this thing is ready. Like, I think we're good inside. I just have to do that bedroom again. I should have just kept that. I should have just kept everything. Let's just go grab some carpet. I might just keep it a neutral carpet. What does that look like on that? That actually looks kind of good, right? Yeah, old country. Old country. That's the vibe that we were going for. The old country-ish vibes. We'll go with the gray bed. Let's go with the bookshelf. And then you guys got to help me out with the outside because I've been struggling getting this thing moving. It's been terrible. Last night, I stayed up all night with y'all figuring this out, and I'm glad I did because you all helped me out so much, bro. I was dying. Cocaine and champagne on the that's it right there, JT. You already know. Like, I can almost like taste the cocaine when I walk in that home. I can smell cigarette smoke in the walls. You know when you go into a home that's been smoked in heavily, I can almost smell that cigarette smoke. With the liquor, oh man, with champagne, yeah, that's kind of the vibe I was getting, bro, 100% with this. And I think it is like an 80s. It's definitely like a 70s, 80s vibe. I like that. Okay. You know, we can grab this. We could do that same thing here again, I think. And maybe it won't look... Maybe this will look tacky. I don't know if we want it to be just in the center there like that. I mean, that's not bad. Like I said, this really doesn't matter. Nobody's going to be in this place too much. This is just a straight up placeholder. That's it. That's all this is. Boom. Done. Put a little thing right there. Bang. Boom. Good enough for government work, bro. Maybe a little place to sit. Do people have places to sit inside of their bedroom like that? Probably not. That's weird. Let's keep it. I like it. Put a little privacy door on there so you can go in there like a little Jack Shack, right? There you go. Bang. Perfect. Dang. Dang, shooting 3 pounds of lead into a 2-pound duck. I have never heard that expression before, but that is my new favorite thing, Chantel. That is absolutely hilarious. That is the fun. I absolutely love that. I'm sold on that. I'm going to have to start using that. I'm going to start using that for sure. What kind of bed that goes with that? Maybe we just keep it blue and blue. I know that's kind of meh, but that's all right. Nobody cares about this room. Just remember that every time. Let's grab some more of, where's it at? Of these. Yeah. Because the outside is what we really have to focus on here. That's the most important thing for me today is getting that outside done, because then we can start filming the next scenes. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we can start getting that stuff done. So yeah, why don't we just, hopefully this doesn't look bad. Let me see what this looks like here if I go like this. How about this? Kind of reminds me of Tina from Bob's Burgers, man. Which is one of my favorite shows, my favorite cartoons of all time, by the way. Here, this person's big on reading. There you go. That's good enough for government work, right? Boom. I think we're done. That's all I want to spend time on. I don't want to waste all this time doing just the inside, like interior decorating. That's not the vibe. We definitely want a different door for this outside, because this is like a screen door going outside. I want this, but in a different color. It's a jungle door. I want that in just a different, like an outside door that matches that wood. Like, I don't like any of those. Oh, maybe this. It's a dark oak and a spruce. Tropical doors. Oh, maybe these. Hold on. Those probably look the best, right? This kind of looks like like a waffle door. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. What being screeched in means? What does that mean? Being screeched in? Chantel, you got to hook us up. I don't like any of those. Is there a screen door? There's not. There's a screen. Yo, I absolutely love Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is still my favorite show of like all time. All time. Absolute favorite. I can't get enough of Bob's Burgers. Can't do it. It's so good. It is so good. I watch it every single time I sit down to eat. I'm watching Bob's Burgers. By the way, this is a mud room, so this is going to be very, like, basic. It's not going to have anything crazy in this at all. Because we don't want it to be crazy. Maybe like a little place to sit down or something. What does that look like? Does that look good? Yeah. Very basic place right here. Spruce. And then I guess we can do... Why don't we do this? Because I think we already have the pieces out here. Let's grab this. And then we're just going to go, boop, trapdoor, post, boop, boop. Done. Simple. Good enough for government work right there. I'm going to Google it. Kiss a fish and take a shot of rum called Screech. What's the purpose of kissing the fish? See, I wish I had those doors that you're talking about, Chantel. Like, I wish I had those sliding doors right here. If I had that doors mod, I'd be able to. Because this is going to the backyard, like the back deck, right? And we're going to add a lot of detail to the outside. Because right now, this is way too plain. There's no depth. There's nothing here. There's no color. It's a little bit of depth, but it's way too perfect in, like, this symmetrical side. So I don't really like the very symmetrical things. That's why we made this side a little bit different to break it up. Probably going to figure out a way to maybe put an awning or something. I was thinking, and hear me out. Like, maybe, I don't know if this is going to look good. So we're going to mess around with this for just a second here. I'm going to put it up. We can always delete it if it doesn't look good. I was thinking maybe something that comes off the side, like an overhang. That's way too big. Like this. Maybe take like fence posts or something to hang it to make it structurally intact, but it breaks it up a little bit on that side. So it's not just this flat face building. Because right now it has a lot of different shapes going on. I don't want to make it look too gross, right? There's no reason to kiss. You just do it. All right. You know, I caught I used to go fishing way back in the day. Haven't been in many years. I don't ever catch any fish at all. I'll spend the whole day out there. I'm absolutely trash. I don't know anything about the the bait or anything, because I'll be out there fishing and I'll come back in empty handed when I tell somebody, I'm like, yeah, this is the bait or lure I was using. They're like, dude, it's freaking salt water and the bass aren't in it. And they start going crazy. I'm like, look, I don't know any of that. I just buy whatever they have, the $10 thing at Walmart, and I just go out there and hope to catch something, bro. Like, that's my day out on the lake. So, oh, okay. So it's more of a, so I get it. So it's kind of like a tradition. If you're going out fishing, you kiss the fish, you take the shot. It's a tradition. It's like a welcome tradition. I like that. Okay, I can get behind that. I can get behind that, Chantel. That sounds dope. Never kissed a fish, but I'm down. They're scaly, man. They're scaly. And I didn't realize, because fish, I never thought about it. Even though I know that there's scales, I went and grabbed one when I first caught it, and I picked it up, and I'm like, dang, it's actually kind of pinches your fingers a little bit when it wiggles. Crazy. But I think this is good for downstairs. I think we could start working on the outside. A lot of landscaping, and this is my favorite part. I definitely want to, we have to do the garage here. And I don't know the best way to do it, if I'm being honest. I want this to be the garage here, right? And it may be a door in here. What if we brought it down? Let me see what this looks like. I was going to do something like this. I don't know if I like the beams, or I was going to make it recessed. Like, I was going to kind of go like this to give it that garage feel. Like that. Right? So, yeah, that's perfect. Oh. See, dude, I don't even know what that is. A hula popper? Bro, what the hell? What is that? Like, I have no clue what that is, bro. A hula popper. What that is, man? Hook your boy up. A hula popper. It sounds cool as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Sounds dope. Let's do this for this garage. Nothing crazy. Remember, we're just keeping it simple because nobody's really going to be straight up living in here, right? It just needs to be basic. Just to look like there's a garage. Like, my hangar is empty. There's nothing in it. So let's take a door. What would be a good garage door? Like an iron door, maybe? Because it kind of looks like you can go in the side of the house. What am I doing? Like this? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hook me up, bro. What is that? That sounds dope. A hula popper. See, how do y'all know all this stuff? Like, I wouldn't even know. Trying to hook a shark? Dang. See? Your boy don't know, man. See, I kind of like this. That it's... I don't know if I would do a door flush, because that looks really goofy, right? Like, that doesn't look right. Let's just do this real quick. Yeah. Don't like that. Maybe we stick with the cobblestone here. Like this. Should I walk it back one? See, this is why I need you guys' help, man. I don't know how I want this to look. Like, this is not what I had in my mind, by the way. Let me just see if we can... that's going to look terrible. I mean, that's not bad, right? That's not good. That's not good. We could always bring up... No. Dang, this doesn't look good. Like, that doesn't look good to me at all. You can bait with grapes? Time out. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That's cool. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Like, I would have no idea. This is why I need y'all, man. If we go fishing, I need to get Silent. Silent say he gonna take me fishing, so that'll be dope. Yeah. See, I don't like this. I don't like the way that it looks right there. I think I want this into the actual building, like, or recessed a little bit, like this. Check this out. Maybe like this. Because this is what I had in mind. We got to get rid of this. It's going to try to connect to the wall. I'm thinking... Oh, not that. This one. I'm thinking something like this, y'all. Look, like this. So it's a little bit more like recessed and set back. That looks a little bit better. That's a little bit closer to what I imagined, I should say. Put this like that. Right? Nothing like a nether. I mean, I could put a nether realm portal there. I could do that. I could do the nether portal. You know, I mean, that could be kind of good. Right? Yeah. I got you. Let me back up. So this is what it looks like right now. Because that's going to be the deck. We still didn't put the furnishings on it. We didn't put... I'm going to use fence posts around it, and I don't know if I want to do glass panes to give it a more modern feel, because we could do modern, but we got to landscape that. Like, you think like right here, we'll put the door to the garage on that side. Time out. Is there really a UFO briefing going on right now? I would love to know what they know. Dude, I hope they do discover some crazy stuff. I would love to know that they have aliens, bro. I'm all down for the aliens. So you're saying, like, what if we did this? Because I want this to maybe be a, like, because I want this to kind of be like a garden, right? I wonder if we took this and we went across. Let me see something. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let's just throw this up. We can always delete it if it ain't good. I kind of want to keep this like a garden, right? Like a little... Let's just take some bone meal real quick. Let's just mess with this for a sec. Let's just say we take a little bit of bone meal and we just kind of grass it up, right? Like a little something. And then what if we added, like you said, that cobblestone there? This door doesn't need to be here. This can be like that. Does that look good? Maybe we go one more and we just three-peat it like that. So it gives it depth. It gives it a little bit of shape, right? Okay. Yo. JT, that's wild, bro. That's wild, dude. How come all those scientists are dying right now? All those scientists that have made these crazy discoveries are all just dropping. All of them. It's crazy, dude. It's absolutely insane. Does that look... Yeah, that kind of flattens it out. And then we could just take this... Is there a cobblestone wall? Maybe we do cobblestone wall. No, because I got to put the door there. Let's just go flat cobble, I guess. Flat cobble should be good. Maybe we can recess it, right? Because this is going to be a path. I'm trying to think about what makes the most sense, and we're probably going to hide it a little bit. So let's say we go like this. The path will break from here. Let's grab a... Actually, we could just do this. I was thinking the path will go to this door, right? And then here, it's going to be... This is going to be Noah's kind of like his driveway. Maybe we'll do gravel, right? Because we want to have that gravel, the same look that we did in front of your spot, Chantel, like this. And then I have an idea of using farmland in the front because we're going to hide this a lot. We're going to add a lot of texture, a lot of grass, a lot of greenery here. Yeah, that's... Dude, I'm sorry that happened, bro. That's absolutely mind-blowing. And thank you, Chantel. I think this is it. I think this is a good vibe. I think what we can do here to give it a little flare. Why don't we grab one of these? What does that look like? Yeah. See, it just adds a little bit of character to that. And then we're definitely going to, maybe not this color, but we can add some, you kind of see where I'm going. We can add some greenery here to liven it up. And we want to do this because we don't want it to just look like it has nothing behind it, right? I guess for right now it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. This is probably going to look bad. I don't like that. We'll figure something out there, but this is going to be the driveway. And I'm thinking, because we want him to have a nice little parking area. He said that there's 5 people or 4 people in this home. So I don't know if this is going to be enough. Like this one garage, we might have to double garage it. Okay. Like if we take the deck out a little bit farther. Because this is going to be a retaining wall. I'm thinking like right here. And the path is going to come from here down. So I cut it out a little bit, kind of planning. And then this way you can get to the other garage. So maybe that'll make the most sense. What if we just doubled it? I want to make it 5 long. We're going to take this. Let's make this a lot larger just because he's going to have so many people. He said he needs to have 4 people in that house. We have 4 bedrooms. We can't just have one little driveway because that's going to be way too small. It don't make no sense. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go 5 across. And then we're going to put a button. Let's see if that button looks good. It might not, by the way. It might not look good on this wall. You can't even do it. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, maybe I think that makes the most sense. I'm enjoying that. I think that's right, Chance. I think that'll be perfect. And I could extend that the deck out a little bit too. Let's do this. Let me just fill this because I don't feel like doing it by hand. And it's all dropping. All right. Yeah. So now we kind of have this double garage. One is 4, one is 5. Maybe we bring this over 1. So it's a 4 and 4. I don't like that. Let's do 5. Let's just keep that 5. We could just do this. It's a very easy fix. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll bring this over 1. And then this will give us the exact amount of room we want here. Yeah. Let's bring that out. Grab that. And then 1, 2. Boop. So now we have that garage underneath it. And a lot of this is going to be hidden, right? Okay. So I'm trying to think. So you have your parking space here, and that's a good enough area. And I'm going to put a lot of trees and stuff. We're going to give him a lot of land here. A lot of land in the front. We can get rid of this pallet. Kind of looks like an abandoned Bass Pro Shop pallet anyway, so I'm glad I didn't use that. That wouldn't have been good. It would have been terrible looking. The path will come down, and he can kind of walk. Maybe keep it very close. Like, it'll probably be very close to the wall like this. Or actually, no, because I want to add greenery. So maybe here, right? And then hear me out. This is what we're going to do. This is what I'm thinking. We'll add this just to make that path, right? Just to have it pathed out right now. We can always come back and remove any of this. We can always change it. That's the best part about Minecraft. We ain't spend no money here. Because that would not be good. All right. Because I'm pretty sure, Chantal, you need some homeowners insurance for some of the sketchy parts I added in that build just to make it look good. Yeah. Ja. And then I'm thinking what we'll do, let's bring this out like here. This way there's a lot of room. So cars can park if they can't fit in the garage. This gives them a little bit more parking space. Let's do this, 2, 3. And then to get back to the main road to connect it up, what if we went like this? Let's just extend this out because this road still needs extensions, right? Yeah. Let's just go like this real quick. And then we can extend this. Do I want to go that far? No, I'll keep it a little bit smaller here. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. Let's bring this out. I forgot this is like a sand because it's I always forget that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring that out. And now we can kind of have it come up and around, right? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, we got to get the full coverage. Let's see. Because now we got to figure out a way to get them onto this, right? So I'm thinking... we won't make it like a cul-de-sac almost. Like, let's just trim this out and see what this looks like. We can always change it. Like this. Right? And then maybe we can have this like here, because I'm going to add stuff. We're going to add a lot of trees, and we're going to cover up the monstrosity that I've just created here. Yeah. And then you can just kind of pull in here. So it's not going to look pretty at the moment, but that's what's going to make it special later on. Because that's why I like foliage and greenery and trees. You can kind of like cover up all the sketchy build that you've done. Like, this isn't going to look sketchy once I add maybe like a little water. Yeah, that looks gross though. We could do better than that. That was way too... yeah, that's gross looking. Yeah, not good. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough for government work. I think that's good. It's just a basic layout. That's perfect. We're gonna keep it right there. Side of the house, what are we looking at? Gonna probably keep this very plain. I don't think we're gonna have to go crazy. The backyard here, might as well just touch this up because we're gonna do a barbecue grill. So I wonder if we can... you think we should we add an awning here? What are you thinking? Like, you think we should bring this out maybe to here or something? Like this? What do you think? We could have it meet this like a complete wraparound. What is that going to look like, though? I mean, it could work. Because we're going to add barbecue grills. Let's see. Let's fill this in for a sec. All right. I'm so scared. If you make one wrong move with this magic wand, it'll build like crazy stuff. Like if you went like this by accident, it can build on that wall. And then we'll finish up this. Probably going to make it straight up and down. And then we'll fence post it. And that'll give us a really, maybe like a really cool look to the deck. Yeah. I'm going to change, we're going to change all this. Can I just get rid of that like that? Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's do that. I think, Chantel, this could be it right here. Let's get rid of all this. This is it right here, Chantel. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. This is it. Delete that. It looks like dookie. Delete those because we don't really want oak anymore. We're not using oak in this build. 1, 2. Perfect. All right. I think that's good enough. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. No worries, JT. I got you, man. I am lost too. I mean, you guys are more help than I'm going to be. I'm just throwing things up and hoping it works. Like, that's my game plan when I go into builds. Like, people see this end result like this, like Chantel's home, right? Like this, almost 90% of the way through, I'm like, this is terrible. This doesn't look good. I'm like, the shape is bad. The roof don't make sense. And it's when you add the little details at the end that bring it together. And that's what's going to happen here. And we're going to add a lot of foliage, trees, different things that are going to make this look a lot better than what it is. Like, do I think this is going to look good right here? Probably not. Well, that's not bad. Could be better. It's not great. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's good enough for government work. Let's extend this out. What, one? Yeah. Let's go one out on this. And then the best part is this will be an overhang for that window. Boom. Beautiful. Oh, and then we're going to be on the PUBG tonight, man. We're going to be on that PUBG. Super excited for tonight's PUBG. Because Silent will be on tonight. So we'll get that PUBG going. And I think you're right, Chantel. We can bring those steps out. Like, do you mean right here, maybe? Is this the area you're talking about? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the best thing. And when you said PCS, it kind of makes me laugh because I always think of like the military, like when it's a permanent change of station, like a PCS move, a relocation. Yo, Mr. Big Dick, what's up, buddy? Big Joe in the house. What's up, man? I'm so happy to see you, bro. We got the OGs in here. And Joe, have you met Chantel, by the way? And JT. I don't think you've met JT. Great people, man. This is what keeps me going strong every day. Okay. So let's do that. Maybe this will be like the walkway down to the backyard, right? Yeah, I think that'll be good. So let's just carve out a spot right now. Maybe here. And nothing too crazy. It doesn't have to be wild. We don't got to get out of hand, right? We can keep it simple. And it doesn't look like an abandoned Bass Pro Shops like I thought it would when I first started. I was like, this is going to be terrible. I'm like, Noah's going to quietly ask me to delete this off stream. That's what I thought. I'm like, he's probably going to be like, man, I don't know what you were thinking, bro, but I wouldn't live in that. Couldn't pay me to live in it. All right. Yeah, I think this is good enough for government work, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Noah, everybody that's on this server, I'm building a home for you, make sure you get some renter's insurance because this game it ain't going to be pretty. So I'm not in Discord chat because I didn't have it set up or anything. I just left it just so I can kind of build this stream a little bit different. Usually if I'm playing PUBG or something, I'll go in Discord. But I have to connect everything, which sucks. It's a pain. I like this. You know what we could do here? Might not look good, but hear me out. What if we go like this? Just to add a little bit to that door. So it's not just plain. Okay. Beautiful. Now we can do this. Let's bring this up because we need some structural integrity, right? It needs to be supported by something here. Maybe that's good enough. Oh, and then lanterns. See, the secret, especially on these decks, is adding those lanterns. I think that's going to be beautiful. And Chantel, I like that idea. I think that looks perfect. And then it goes into a free roam backyard where if you have a well-trained dog, you can let them go and they're not going to run away on you. My dog would just she's gone. She's out. Got to have her on a leash, man. She's a little bit too wild. She's fierce. Yeah, let's put a grill in a way it won't look like it's going to burn down the house. Probably a terrible idea to put a grill here, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's all good. We're just going to do some tables real quick, and then we're going to keep it very simple. A basic table. Maybe we do like a gray table and a chair. What's the chairs looking like? White chairs, maybe, for the outside. Like this. Kind of like my other home. Boom. Yeah. I mean, why not, right? Can't hurt. Yeah, the Velcro dog. She's crazy. She's crazy as hell. I think taking out the grass by the house tops is a move and doing all wood. Oh, if there's a vine block to cover it, there is. You thinking like here? Is this what you're talking about? Kind of going on this side and taking this out. Let's see what that looks like. And replacing that, because I think it'll look so much better if we do that. Right? Oh, you know what? What if we, on this side, what if we do this? Hear me out. Look at this. Because I like that idea with the vines. And I think that'll be really dope right here. Like, if we took that cobble, right? We took this cobblestone and we went underneath this spot. Because there's a lot of cobble already in the home, right? So what if we went like this? Because that looks like realistic for a home anyway. Right? And then we can do that because that looks so good. Yeah, I think that's so much better, bro. And then we can, to just make this look like we're actually trying to do something right here. We could do this. Hold on. Because we want lights, right? So what if we do glowstone here? And then we do like this. And then we can put leaves. And this is why I like leaves in this, because they're very transparent. Let's get rid of this trash. If we put like leaves and stuff there, it'll kind of give it that overgrownish look. And it looks a little bit more natural. Maybe we take some bone meal. Let's just see what that looks like. If I go like this and I just kind of spruce it up a little bit. Definitely want a dirt block there. Yeah, this will give it a little bit of glow at night, and then we can add this grass to this. Yeah, see, JT, I think that's so much better. And then we'll take those vines, like you said, and then we'll vine that side. Like, where's my vines? We'll throw some. Are those glows? No, they're not. They're just regular. Let's do vine. Yeah, I think that's spot on. I think that's just add a little bit of vine. Hopefully it doesn't grow up too much on that house. And then we'll take that bone meal. I should have just kept it. Oops. My fat fingers, bro. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah. This is why I need you. This is why I need you guys. That looks so much better. It looks a lot more realistic. We can even probably, instead of going here with this, we could probably take this grass. Not perfect, because it too symmetrical looks really funky and weird. So I'm thinking like this. Kind of like overgrowing it a little bit. And then we'll take that. So it kind of has that vibe. So it's a little bit more hidden. It's almost like this is like a perfect little gem. And I like that. See, I like that contrast too. Because it's like, I don't like destroying and terraforming everything so much. I like building with the terrain. And this gives us a build with the terrain here. Like, this is a perfect, it's almost like the landscapers and the designers kind of planned that out, or just built with the terrain and didn't just wipe it. I don't know yet. I was thinking about just leaving it empty. If you wanted to make it look kind of realistic, we could always do this and maybe get rid of the vine here and do like, it's almost like you have like an outdoor, like a little storage area, right? Maybe even put, what if I went, oof, I'm all over the place. Something like this, and one over, maybe? Like that or something. So it's kind of like a little storage area. Maybe one lower, because that's too high. Like that. Like a little storage. Just a little something. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy. Maybe we'll trim out some grass. Like that. So it's kind of like a little storage spot. Yeah, I like that because I had a spot next to in that other home right at the base. They had a little area and you could put water stuff in it because it was on the water, so you could put like boats and stuff in it. Didn't have a boat, but it was there. I put old like my mower and all that stuff in there. Okay, I'm liking that. So that's looking good. And then watch once we get this up, it's gonna be so much better here. Why is that? Oh, I forgot I changed it with those planks. I was experimenting and it didn't come out well. So we could do two styles here, right? This is a very basic style, right? Like nothing crazy. This will keep it very rustic looking, right? With that fencing in there. We could do glass, like a glass pane, but that might look kind of goofy. I want to take... Let's landscape this, actually. I think this would be a good spot to landscape. Because I was going to make this like a retaining wall, right? So if it's a retaining wall, we want this cobblestone to come out here like this. Let's see what it looks like. I'm not sold on this just yet. I'm not sold on it. Not sold on the idea. But we'll see what it looks like. Kind of like this. Let's see. Because if it's a retaining wall, it doesn't need to be... I don't know if I like that. I thought that would give it a cool shape, but now I'm not liking it. Like this, right? Can you turn towards the direction of my house from his front door? I should be able to from the side door. Like from here, because this is kind of a weird thing because it goes into the mud room. So yeah, I mean, it does. It kind of wraps around. It's kind of a good spot, I guess. Right? Because we can always bring it up like this. Let me see. Where's it good? Like here, maybe? Like that. And in this way, it's a little bit... And then I was going to do... Wait until you see, like, with the bone meal, right? If we take bone meal, and if we take a slab, like, maybe a cobblestone, and go off the top of it, like this, it'll look purposeful. Because that's the secret to this whole thing, is, like, it has to make sense, right? Like, now it has this... can I get more flowers to grow? Come on. Yeah, there we go. So now it looks like a retaining wall. Yeah. Could definitely use some vines. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I don't like it. It looks terrible. It looks super industrial. It looks like... Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody lives here. Dang. I mean, we can just get rid of this completely. Right? Like, we can get rid of this whole thing. And do like we did up there. Like, maybe retaining wall on one side. But what if we knock this back to here? You guys see this wall right there? And we left it. Oh, I got it. Peep this. This is it. This is it. Yeah, this is going to be so much better. This is going to be a... it could be like either another little storage thing, or because we're on the water, this is what my neighborhood did. They had like little areas where you could store boats and stuff. And you would see it in the front of people's homes. They had like a little area where there'd be boats. So we could still have this little retaining wall here. Right? Like maybe here. Like this. Where it's just kind of off. What? off into that corner a little bit. Like that. Yeah. Tornado safe home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, my brain, man, it be going crazy sometimes, especially when I start getting into the builds when I'm finally figuring out what I think is actually going to look good. Because I think this will be it right here. Watch, peep this. This is it right here. This is it, 100%. We're going to have to make this out one further. Because people, like, literally had their boats and canoes and stuff sitting up on the front of the home. So I wonder if we went like this. 1, 2, right? This can be recessed. I think I'm fine with this being cobble here. And then this has to be wood. Like that. Yeah, and then they have like a little storage area. Oh, like a wine cellar. Yo. There is. There is, I'm going to make, I might make this water, by the way. I was thinking about making this like a little water hole. Like a little pond or something. Because right now, like, this is what I hated. When I first bought that home, right, I didn't realize this. But when you go to my house, there was a side. Like, I built it a little bit different here for this because I kind of built it the way I wanted on this side of the home. But people can walk down this path, right? And it went right to my backyard. And there was a portion, like right here, that was sandy. And people would come in off the street and walk down and be like gathering right here. And I'm like, yo, what are they doing on my property? Like, what the hell is that? And I forgot the name of it, but they're like, yeah, that's like a conservation line or something like that where people can just come in and use that. It was like a public domain. I hated it. I hated it. We were going to build a fence because I like being private, man. I don't want just random people just coming down and, bro, they'd be showing up with little canoes and boats and everything right in the backyard. I'm like, what is this, bro? I hate it. Hate it. But yeah, we could do that. And we could just go like this. Like, how did they have it? I think, if I remember correctly, it literally just looked like this. Like, it would be just a little overhang. Just like this. And maybe, like that. And they would put their boats and stuff underneath it. You know? It literally was just this. Like, if we took chest or something and put it here, that's exactly what it looked like. It would be just like chests, maybe, boats and stuff, and they had it just like that. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot more. And you know what we could do? A lot of people have firewood here. So what if we did, like, hear me out. This might look really bad. What if we went like this? And what if we took a track, cart? What is it called? Rail? I think this will give us the look we want. Let's take this rail. And what if we went like this? Is that going to look like that? So it's kind of like the firewood. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that'll be dope with the lights. I think once we add like some of the lights, and you're also right about the vines. I think the vines are what gives it that, oh, I can't put them on that wall. I can put them on this wall, though. Because we don't need depth on this. Let's get rid of this. I can definitely put them on that wall. If we added the vines. Because I like the vine look. Let's see. Like if we did vines here. Just kind of scattered vines. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. It adds that. And then we can still put tree or grass and stuff here. Like, I think we can still do kind of like a, maybe not a raised, maybe a raised garden bed. Let's see what that looks like. Is this going to ruin the aesthetic? Like if we went, This might not look good. That looks weird. Don't like that. I don't know why that just looks so bad. This is what we do. Peep this. What if we just made this go straight up to the house? Let's get rid of this. What if that path went like this, just flush against it? Because then we don't even have to worry about it. We could just put, it's just one less, oh no, it's one less thing to worry about. Done broke my thing. All right, there we go. And then it'll go right up to that house. Let's do this because we want it too wide. Let's do this. What if we brought it out first, maybe? Because it's going to look really funky. Maybe we get rid of this. This whole wall, I think, is going to make it look goofy. Because it attaches in a really weird way. Like, it doesn't look good. And then we could just do it like this. Maybe even bring it like this. And then we can take this grass and we'll just bring it up like it's natural in that terrain, right? Like this. Maybe move this over a little bit. So it's just kind of hidden right there. Yeah, the flower bed, dude, it looked gross, dude. Like, it wasn't even good. Like, it looked so much better in my mind. I'm like, this is going to be genius. It was not. It was terrible. All right. Now we have that little path. See, that looks a lot more natural. And you're right. It looked so industrial. Like, it looked terrible. It looked mind-blowingly bad. Mind-blowingly bad. This will be the fun part, by the way. Because what I'm thinking, we want to give them privacy, but the challenge that we have is being private, but not obscuring views, right? Dang, that sucks. You gotta go get blood work. Okay, well, definitely let me know, because I'll be back on, I'll probably be streaming for like another hour or so, and then I'm going to call it myself so we can come back and play some PUBG tonight. And Silent and I and everybody is going to start sweating hard tonight. We're going to get some dubs tonight. It's happening. So we love you too, Chantel. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. Pray that your blood work goes good, and we'll see you in a little bit. I'll probably be off stream by the time you get back, because like I said, I got about another hour and some change, and then I'm going to grab some food and then get ready to stream again. So yeah, we'll try to get this all figured out here in the meantime. We'll try. Now, JT, what are you thinking, bro? Because my idea is kind of like what I did here, where I have the trees, right? And I was thinking about making a little pond, like a water feature here. Like this. Maybe something like this shape. And then having the trees be around it. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Like this. And I was going to put like little fence posts on it. Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you around, Chantel. And thank you again for being here. You're the best. Always make my day when you stop by. I was thinking like something like this, JT. And then adding that water feature, taking some saplings, some bone meal. Might even just build my own tree. You think you could take that gorilla, bro? I think so, man. I think with enough people, 100 people against a gorilla, I think you get the right 100 people, that gorilla don't stand no chance, bro. No way. No way. Not with the right people. Like, because, it makes a big difference. Like, are we talking about 100 people, like average people, just straight off the street against a gorilla? Or are we talking about 100 MMA fighters against a gorilla? See, there's a big difference here. Like 100 military against a gorilla. What are we talking about? 100 veterans against a gorilla? 100 disgruntled vets against a gorilla could be an absolute. It could be savagery for that gorilla, bro. Because the disgruntled veterans, bro, we don't got nothing to lose. Like, I don't got nothing to lose fighting a gorilla. You know? Let's see, by the way, if this tree, maybe we have to go a little bit bigger on it. And trees kind of have like a little weird shapes too, so it doesn't need to be perfect. I think when I first started making trees, I tried to make them too perfect, and they always look so bad. So we'll just kind of go like this. All right. Something like that with that water feature. All right, maybe let's build a real tree and let's see what it generates. A little bit close to the road. Maybe that's not a good idea. What if we went one back like this? I want to go a little bit higher. There you go. Yeah. And then see, this way we can add that. Oh my gosh. Nova, you're not going to poop, sweetheart. Crazy, man. She loves that potty bell. All right. Just like this. 100 purple-haired protesters for a trial run. Sold. I don't think they're going to make it. I think the gorilla is 100% hands down. That's a slaughter fest, dude. That is an absolute slaughter. Like, I don't think they stand a chance against a gorilla. Don't think that's happening. No way. No way, dude. No way that they're going to stand that chance, right? Like, what do you think, bro? You think that they're gonna last? I don't think he'll probably mess up the first like 2 people and everybody's gone. They're all running from that. I don't think that they'd even stay to fight. Once they see what happens to their friends, game over. Unless you tell the monkey that it's like a Trump supporting gorilla or something, then maybe they'll go ham on that thing. All right, let's see. What about, do we have lily pads? All right, we have lily pads. Daisy, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing good right now. I'm doing good. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Pumped to have you on here. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think that they're going to make it too far. And by the way, whenever I do lily pads on here, this is what I learned. When I'm adding little details like the lily pads go in groups. Like they're usually like grouped up. And I didn't realize that when I first started like doing builds. And they really just float and gather, you know? I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Welcome to the stream, because I love seeing new people show up here too. I do. I stream every day. I try to stream every day. I had issues with the last stream, some encoder stuff, but I think I got it finally figured out. And now I'm streaming every day at 8 p.m. So I'll be back on tonight at 8. So I'll be doing a little bit now, probably another hour now, and then I'll come back on and do the late night stream. And usually we do PUBG or something like that. But I'm liking this. I'm really enjoying this build right here. We need to figure out this side. Do we just go with, you know what we can do? Peep this. What if we went farmland, right? Hear me out. What if we took this on this side? Maybe just a little bend. Because we still want to give it like that rustic look here, but we don't want to go too crazy. Maybe just like, almost like broken fence posts or something. What if we did farmland here? Y'all, what are y'all thinking about this? Daisy, you got to help me out with this build, because your boy don't know what he's doing. I'm freehanding everything and just hoping for the best. We're going to have to put the water. And I'm originally from like northern VA, like DC, and then I ended up moving up to Massachusetts. And then I'm planning on moving out of here as well next. So that'll be the game plan, is to get far away from here, because I had enough with this state. You know, I'm not feeling it, not liking it. Let's do this. So yeah, I hope you can help me out with some of the build, because your boy does not know what he's doing. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm putting stuff up and just hoping it looks good and it works. Yeah, so my downrange actual, I usually just do straight up YouTube, and I've been doing a little bit of Twitch. I used to have an old Twitch account, and I don't think you guys knew this too, but it was all affiliated. I had everything done on it, and when I was working for this gun store, I was filming out the back of it. And then whenever I left, I guess they were going through like their credit cards and stuff, and they changed one of their cards, and it popped up on my thing as fraud. So they removed my account, and now I have to go back. And I was like, you know what? I might as well just start a brand new JDownrange account, you know? And that's what I did. So now I have Downrange Actual instead of my JDownrange, because my other account had like 1,500 or 2,000 followers, something like that on it. And then I haven't done much on Twitch, honestly. I probably should do a lot more on Twitch. But it just hasn't been a priority. I've been building a lot more on YouTube than Twitch. Yeah. And is it, let me make sure this is still running, because this thing can get kind of wonky. Let me see. My stream didn't drop on me. No. Okay, good. So yeah, I'll definitely do more on Twitch eventually, hoping that Twitch will grow as time goes. But I'm just not investing a ton of time into it as of late. Like I said, eventually I will for sure. Let's do this. Let's grab some bone meal real quick. Because, man, I used to love being on my Twitch account. I used to love Twitch, but it's been... After I had to start over, I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. At least for a little bit. And then I've been enjoying making videos so much on YouTube that it's been my go-to. Let's just do this. I think this is good. This is good enough for government work, bro. Like, it's secluded enough. He has a little bit of a farmland thing here. Maybe that's too perfect. What are you thinking? I think this is too perfect right here. Can you hear, I can see the last message you sent. Did you send something after that? And you're on Twitch, right? Because it looks like you're on the Twitch account. Because JDownrange or Downrange Actual is my Twitch, but my YouTube is the one that I mainly work out of. Because that's gonna be my main. Like, YouTube is my main hub. Let me see. Let me see if you can actually see this. This is on my multi-stream. Where are you from? Because that's the last thing I saw was just where are you from. Yeah, see, I like this. Maybe we take these fence posts. What if we go like this and we go boop and just kind of add a little bit of extra fencing here. Maybe that's what it was missing. And then the tree or something, maybe like here. And the other thing I love to do on these builds is adding some bushes like that. Like this. Just a little bush. Right? JT, everybody likes a little bush, right? There you go. Put that just like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I'm originally from northern VA, like DC. Oh, country, USA. What about you? Are you from the USA? Yeah, where are you at? I never remember that there's people from like other countries that tune into the stream, because my buddy's from the UK. I don't know why I always forget that. Yeah, from the US. What about this side right here? Dang. Oh, yeah. Country, USA. There we go. Do I just do grass, dude? I don't know if this is going to look good on this side. Oh, nice. You're from London. How do you like London? I have a couple friends that are out in that area at least. That's awesome. We got London fam up in here. Yo. What? Dang, I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. That's crazy, dude. No, dude, I'll have to send you some extra prayers, man. Cause that's, oh, dude, that's terrible to have to deal with, bro. Like getting displaced, man. That's, oh, dude, that's rough, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm glad that this stream can fill that gap for you, bro. It's always nice to have that little bit of retreat, like to just get away from everything. Cause dang, man, the hurry up and wait stuff. I don't miss it in the military at all. And this is one of my favorite games, by the way. I think maybe not of like all time favorite, but this is up there with one of my favorite games for sure. I think Minecraft, PUBG is another one. Destiny 2, I've put so many hours into Destiny 2. It's insane. Tons of hours into Destiny 2. Used to play that game religiously. Like it was so bad. I don't want that there. I want this here like that. Yeah, so what are y'all thinking about this? Because it's still a little bit private. It has some trees. Maybe we can even do, like, maybe I don't want it there. Because I'm going to do lanterns and stuff. Let's add a little bit of flavor to that. That's looking a lot better. That's looking a lot better. And then this is another way that we can add color. Because right now there's not a lot of color here, right? So let's go bone meal. We're going to add tulips, I think. Like pink, white, orange, maybe some red. And we can do like little flower pots or something. Just something basic. We can even do trap doors here. What are you guys thinking about taking like a trap door? What does this look like? I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I love that. I love that. And dude, I'm liking the way this looks. I'm really feeling the front of this home now, because now it gives it that, like it has a nice feel to it. Yeah, what's up? What you got? You can ask me anything. I'm pretty much like an open book. Oh, the lanterns. That's what I wanted. So we'll take these lanterns. And these lanterns are what's going to add so much more character to this. Maybe we put on the end here, like one here, one on the end, maybe there. I was thinking about doing like a lantern there, right? Maybe like a little lantern. Oh, not there. Right there. Right there. Lanterns on the stoop. Here, definitely want one like above the door, so we need the other lantern. We need the wall hanging one, this one. Like that. And then we could just walk this around the house really and just go bloop, 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 bloop. Don't even matter if it's perfect. It doesn't have to be good. Do we do like that? Bless you, sweetie. Or do we hang it from here? We can hang it from here. That'll probably give us like cool vibes, right? Or does that look kind of... That looks kind of okay. Yeah, I like this. I don't like the way that these look though. Hanging. Let's try this one real quick. Yeah, see, that's a little bit better, right? Just a little bit of light. Nothing crazy. Maybe on the end. And then that other lantern, the wall lantern, like here. Right? That doesn't look too tacky. That's good enough. And I do appreciate it. I do all my own stuff. Like I do all my graphics design and everything like that. Like I do all the custom work. It's pretty much all I do like full time is doing all the graphics and stuff. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. I absolutely love doing it. I gotten into it. At first, I just paid people to do the graphics and stuff. And then once I got into it myself, I'm like, it's been so good lately just doing that. but I do appreciate the offer. I get a lot of offers from people that are doing graphics design or graphic design and stuff. But yeah, I do it all my own now. Pretty much like everything. Like all the banners, the overlays, all the motion graphics, the video editing. I need a video editor is what I truly need more than anything, because everything else is not, you know, terrible, but doing all the edits on the videos, that takes so long, man. So long. So long, dude. That's the crazy part. I mean, JT, I can see that, bro. I'm good. I appreciate it though. Yeah, I'm not interested just because I do my own, like all my own graphics and stuff. Like I do all my own designs and all that now. But definitely appreciate the offer. And yeah, I mean, God always has a plan for us, bro. Like God always has a plan. He knows the desires of your heart. He knows what's best for us, even when we don't see it. That's the craziest part. Like a lot of the times we think we know what's best for us, and we don't. We never do. I never do. At least I can tell you that. Let's do chain real quick. I'm gonna see. Let's see what this looks like. Because I was thinking we could do like the chain design here, kind of like we did in Chantel's place, like this, and then maybe here, like a little bit higher, and then here, like really high. No, maybe here, like this, like that. I don't think that's too much chains, right? That doesn't look weird, does it? Maybe it does. Too many lanterns? Not enough lanterns? You know what? I think this is what it is. Let's grab some more. We need trees. But yeah, JT, man, that's how I feel about everything that happened to me too, bro. I'm like, it's all God's plan. As much as it sucks, man, it was like terrible going through it all. And yeah, man, it was nuts, bro. Absolutely nuts. But the Lord, man, he knows, bro. He knows. He has everything written out well ahead of time. Because I went into that too, like after like my wife like took her own life, and then you know they did like a grand jury on me, all this crazy stuff, dude. Took everything I owned and had. It was brutal, dude, and raided my home. Like I mean, it was just awful, awful, and the way they treated me was terrible. So I'm like, man, Lord, what is going on? Like what's happening, man? I lost my whole life essentially, and then he knows the bigger picture, the plan for our life. So I definitely need a Mark 19, bro. I need a stoop right here with a little harness. You could just harness them in and just thunk, 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 and just walk people down. Thunk, 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 thunk. Bro, it'd be so good. The Mark 19, bro. Thunk, 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 thunk. Crazy. Malfunctions like crazy, but it's such a good gun still. Still love it. Or weapon system. Still so good. Let's add a little bit of overgrown here. Because that'll finish that build out a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks good. That's a nice area. Let's see. A real good way to know. Look at nighttime. I think the upstairs needs more lighting. Looks kind of dark up here, right? I mean, maybe it's a good vibe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good vibe right there. Let's go door. And then let's grab one of these like here. Yeah. Maybe those lanterns that we had outside might look kind of good. Maybe a candle lit lantern. That's not going to be enough light. Dang. That is true. Dude, that's all we need. Bro, could you imagine? That'd be so dope. We're just sitting there just chilling on that Mark 19. Somebody comes and tries to raid it. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. I mean, that thing has some range, too. Thing has some range, bro. Just walk people down, dude. It'd be so nuts. I think this is what we're going to do inside of here. If I just keep it simple, right? Like a little chair area, and we go lamp. Hi, little lady. Like this. That's perfect. And then maybe a painting, right? Maybe not that big. That's a big ass painting. That's a big ass painting. That looks so creepy. Let's not do that. That one's kind of cool. I want a 3. What if I go like this? I don't want it to be that massive, dude. That looks kind of rustic. Yeah. Simple. Simple. Easy peasy, man. Come down here. We have our little podcast area. Oh, dude, this is it. Then he could be up here kind of overlooking. Have that Mark 19 on the roof. Just ready to roll, bro. Golden. Golden. Oh, yeah, that looks good, man. I'm feeling this build. I think it's coming along. I like it. Maybe a candle lit thing here, like a little lantern on that to give it a little bit of light. Yeah, dude. See, this is why I need you guys. That if without you, JT, this place would have looked like an industrial complex. It would have looked so terrible. Would have looked so terrible. We could probably even go like this with the other lantern. Let me grab one. Let's grab this. I think we can even do something like here and just add a little bit of light to this. Right? Like maybe here. Like that. Maybe one here. Yeah. Perfect. Then he has a nice free roam backyard. Yeah. Oh, dude. This is it, man. That's it right there. I'm loving that. Let me see. What is it, like 22,000 is full-blown night? There we go. Yeah, dude. That's it. Perfect. I think this is all we need, man. This is all we need. And I could show Noah on stream. I could show him this build. And I think he'll like it. I like that open glass living room down here. Dude, well, you helped, man. Because when I say I don't like it, I also mean I don't know what I'm going to put there. And you're like, dude, this is what you need. And dude, it was so good. I think fixing this area was huge. And then adding those stairs was even better. And then adding this was genius, dude. That's a big family home, bro. That's a big ass home. That's a big home. Yeah. I mean, it's big. Well, they're all big. So, yeah, I mean, from a distance, that thing looks freaking massive, dude. Look at that. Bro. I think that's it. I think that's the build. It's starting to feel like a real community. Just think, man, you pull up in the neighborhood, you're like, oh, doop, doop, doop. You're just chilling, and you see that big house. You're like, oh, that's kind of dope. And you look down here, you see that house. You're like, oh, that's cool. Come down here. I got her memorial, bro, right there, right in front of the house. Right in front of my place. This gives me such nostalgia, it's not even funny. Like, this is mind-blowing how well this actually came out. I wish I had recessed lighting here, because I had recessed lighting up there in the actual house. And it wasn't always white. I only painted it right when we moved. We painted this all white. All this was white. But I couldn't do that in the build because it's like a double layer. So, but yeah, I used to come out here like on the, I used to have my little barbecue grill right there. I'd be out here barbecuing, bro, chilling on the water. It was so good. So good. And then I built this sunflower thing for her. We didn't have this in the house, but she always wanted sunflowers. So I was like, oh, dude, I make like a little sunflower thing for her to run through. Little path. Yeah, dude. And then even under the deck looked terrible because the wood was all kind of wood rotted a little bit, but it worked. So yeah, man, I think we're good on that. I think we're golden, bro. I think this is it. I'm done. All right, Mr. Noah, we're done, bro. House is complete. Just need some Lil Wayne chilling up here, bro. Some Juice World. Man, right there. Dunzo. Dunzo. So, all right, JT, I'm going to call it for now. I'm going to go get some food. I'm freaking starving, dude. And then I'm going to be back tonight at 8. And we're going to do PUBG with the boys. Now that this is done, PUBG with the fam is where it's at. It's going to be so good, dude. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Yeah, man, I made lasagna yesterday. I got some leftovers. That's all I've been eating on, man. Cheap. Lasts a long time. As long as it doesn't spoil in the fridge, I think we're golden. So, all right, JT. I appreciate you hanging out in the stream with me, man. It's always a pleasure chatting with you. And like I said, I'm going to send you some extra prayers and stuff, and I think God has you right where he wants you, bro. Has you right where he wants you. As hard as that is, might even be able to make it work out. Maybe I'll do that tonight too, or today. But appreciate you, man. I'll see you here hopefully tonight, man. If you get bored, if you're still hurry up and waiting, you can. Hey, no, he didn't take my block. He didn't take my block, bro. Where'd you get that from? Right there. Yo, I gotta turn off mob griefing. I completely forgot. I want mob griefing. Don't take my stuff, bro. Yo. He didn't try to... Look at this dude. I'm glad he didn't take something out the wall. I would have killed him. I would have whooped him. Thank you, sir. And yeah, man, I'll see you in just a little bit, bro. I appreciate you for hanging out. That was dope. We got some good stuff done. And then look at him going in my house. Bro. And then he looking at me. Dude, this dude is crazy. So, all right, man. I see you in just a little bit, bro.